Messi and Ronaldo have dominated the game for over 10 years, but every player must retire. The world waits for the next big thing to emerge as Ronaldo and Messi's careers draw to a close. They may have already discovered Erling Haaland. Even at age 21, he has accomplished numerous records. Welcome to Athletic Primestars. In this video, we will tell you 8 unknown facts about Erling Haaland that no one has ever told you about. So let's move on. A record breaker. When he was only 5, the player made a standing long jump of 1.63 meters. According to international age records, it is still a global record for a 5-year-old. Over his career, Haaland has broken numerous records and received numerous individual honors. He made history by being the youngest youngster to score in a 5 straight UEFA Champions League game during Salzburg's 2019-20 season. For the 2020-21 season, he led all Champions League scorers. In 2020, he achieved the Golden Boy Award. He was also named the Bundesliga Player of the Season in 2021, and in 2021 and 2022, he was a member of the FIFA Pro World 11. He has set numerous milestones for Manchester City in the Premier League, including being the quickest person to score 2, 3, and 4 hat-tricks, and the first home game player to score hat-tricks. In addition to becoming the first teenager to score in 5 straight games in the competition, Haaland scored another goal against Genk after coming off the bench, joining Neymar, Del Piero, and Cristiano Ronaldo as the players to score in Champions League group stage matches. He would, however, be unable to score against Liverpool in Salzburg's last group game. As a result, his team lost 2-0 and was eliminated from the competition. Haaland left Salzburg having scored 29 goals, 28 of which came in just 22 appearances during the 2019-20 season. This would turn out to be his last game for the team. Privileged kid. Erling Haaland has joined Premier League Manchester City, following in the footsteps of his father, Alfie Haland. For numerous years, Alfie or Alf-Inge Haland worked as a professional in England, representing Manchester City, Leeds United, and Nottingham Forest. Haaland's father was a defensive midfielder when he was playing. He had 181 Premier League appearances for teams like Manchester City, Nottingham Forest, and Leeds United. While he was playing for Leeds, Haaland was born. He is well known for the rough tackle Roy Keane gave him. According to rumours, Keane intentionally committed that foul as payback for a previous challenge that had hurt him several years prior. Keane later acknowledged that, although he didn't plan to damage him, he did try to hurt him. Erling Haaland comes from a family of athletes. In addition to his Premier League playing father, Alfie, his mother, Gry Marita Braut, won the National Heptathlon Championship. Albert Haland and Jonathan Braut Bruns, Haaland's maternal cousins, play for the Norwegian teams Bryn and IK Start respectively. Emma Braut Bruns, a defender for the women's section of the Norwegian club Klepp, is Jonathan's sister. 9 goals in 1 match. Haaland is known for being a goal-scoring machine. His stats speak for themselves. In 57 Bundesliga games since joining Dortmund in January of 2020, he has scored 56 goals. And in 19 games in the Champions League, he has seen the goal 23 times. You will be shocked to learn that Haaland scored 9 goals in 1 game though. In a U20 World Cup encounter against Honduras, the kid struck 9 times, confirming. Haaland nevertheless won the Golden Boot despite being eliminated in the group stage. This man cannot be stopped. Haaland is a prolific goalscorer and possesses all the qualities of a complete centre forward. He can dribble, create, and finish with his feet and head because of his quickness and deft movements. Before turning and running towards the goal, he frequently comes deep to receive the ball to aid his side in establishing play. He often tries to spread the ball out for a teammate. He can be aware enough to turn on the ball and make plays from a forward-facing position, since he occasionally approaches too deep for the defenders to follow him. Former players frequently identify him as the GOAT of football. Everyone knows Haaland's rapid rise, unless someone lives under a rock. Subscribe to Athletic Primestars to be updated with the stories of these stars. Like and share the video with your friends, and let's get back to the video. Debut at the age of 15. Haaland has had a special bond with football since he was a young child. He quickly gained notoriety and soon Molde, the largest team in Norway, signed the beast. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was in charge of Molde at the time. Haaland has played for Norway and has done so at different age levels. Whilst playing for the Norway under-19 team on March 27, 2018, Haaland scored 3 goals in a 5-4 victory over Scotland to help his nation qualify for the 2018 UEFA European Under-19 Championship. In the tournament, finalists' 1-1 draw against Italy on July 22nd of 2018, Haaland converted a penalty. Haaland contributed 9 goals to Norway's under-20 team's 12-0 victory over Honduras on May 30th at the FIFA U20 World Cup in Lublin, Poland. His special inspiration. As a younger player, Mishu, a cult striker for Japan and former Swansea City, served as one of Erling's motivational role models. Haaland even identified himself as Mixuelvaido9 on Instagram in honor of the Spaniard following the forward's stunning performances during the 2012 and 13 season in South Wales, which saw Michu score 22 goals in 43 games and help the Welsh team win the League Cup. In exchange, Mishu, who was later forced to leave the game early owing to an injury, gave Haaland a signed shirt with his name on the back from Burgos, where he had taken up the sporting director role. Haaland has adopted several football players as his role models, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic's name is one that pops up the most frequently. Despite having a relatively long career, the 39-year-old Swedish continues to threaten defenses. Given that kind of performance he was giving, it won't be long before he wins the Ballon d'Or, leaving Zlatan in the dust. Well done, Erling. His glory. Before moving to Austria to play for Red Bull Salzburg, Haaland was a member of the rap trio The Flow Kings, along with 2 other notable Norwegian athletes, Erik Tobias Sandberg and Erik Botheim. More than 9 million people have watched their Kygo Joe music video on YouTube so far. Haaland said that they were close friends and part of the national squad when they were maybe 16 or 17, so they trained but had nothing to do for the rest of the day. Erik Tobias Sandberg was an excellent rhymer, so after trying many strange things, the group decided to make a music video because why not? The future of Norwegian football lies with Haaland. In just 15 games for the Drillos, he had scored 12 goals, making him the face of a young Norwegian team. The Champions League's anthem alarm. Every football player wants to succeed in the Champions League. Nevertheless, it's more than just a contest for Haaland. He wants to pick up the silverware badly. He's become so obsessed that the Champions League anthem is his alarm. Quote, "I experience that every morning. The last song I'm weary of is this one. Every morning I get the best start possible." End quote. That is what is meant by motivation. Erling Haaland aspires to win the UEFA Champions League, the premier event in European football, one day. Nicknamed Man-Child. Haaland is a considerable individual. His height is 1.94 meters, but this growth is something other than just occurred. He had been ridiculously taller than most of his contemporaries since he was a little child. He earned the moniker Man-Child from his colleagues when playing for Molde's youth team. This was because of his girly appearance and enormous size. So these were 8 unknown facts about Erling Haaland. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, consider subscribing to Athletic Primestars to learn more about these fantastic sportspersons. Also, like and share the video, and thank you for watching.